I welcome you back to the Dobrinic channel, and today we are talking about Lake Oroville. We're going to be talking about Lake Mead, and we're going to be talking about the precipitation that's coming to the California and Colorado River system, so that's fantastic news. Before we do, I have a question for my subscribers. I have 24,451 currently, and I'm just curious, where's everybody at? Because my last video got like 877 views, and the video before that got like 1,000 views. It's not the 24,000 that I have or had. In the meantime, YouTube continues to drop subscribers, and I'm not sure, did I upset some people somewhere along the way? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me what's going on with my channel. My last 3 videos didn't receive 1,000 views at all. Clearly they're not being shown this because I just don't see that 24,000 people who like my stuff just stopped watching magically one day. It started back, I would say back at the end of July, I was getting 16,000 views on a regular basis. I'm not even receiving 1,000 views. I'm just curious, is my content worthy to you guys? Do you guys like it? Please let me know down in the comments below. On to the video, not to complain too much. There is an atmospheric river heading to California, and it is going to be hitting within the next 3 days. You're going to get your first taste of precipitation. If you look at the map, you can see it kind of looks like Italy or a boot. This is kind of comical, right? In this long straight line. You guys seeing what I'm seeing right here? So we are at Lake Oroville, and as we zoom in, you can see that there's going to be some precipitation up here at Lake Oroville. You're talking 1.24 inches, and then we scoot down and you can see that there's going to be some precipitation by Lake Folsom as well. So that's good news. And we talked about the numbers last night. We will not be doing the numbers here on that because there hasn't been any more precipitation. So I'm not going to bore you to death, but right along the coast, like at Crescent City, 1.74 in the next 3 days. We go the next 5 days. It doesn't change really a whole lot. You still got the 1.37 coming to Lake Oroville. But you go the next 10 days, and this thing really lights up. As hits with the GFS yesterday, now they're in agreements that in the next 10 days they're going to get a lot of precipitation. So you get the 1, and then you get another 3 or so on top of that, and it's going to be fantastic if this really happens. They need precipitation, and they need it kind of in that form where it doesn't come real fast, but it still comes. Look down here by Lake Folsom down here. You're talking almost 5 inches of rain potentially coming down the pike. And to my friends down in Bakersfield, you guys are going to get some precipitation too, almost ½ inch of precipitation. So that's fantastic news. Mammoth Lake's up here, 2.11. Yosemite Valley, 2.19. And you go up to Bear Valley up here, and you can see that it's 3.84. And I'm sure this is all new snow, as we saw last night. We look at the new snow depth, look at the totals. This is fantastic. They need this. They need it really bad. This will be a good start to the season. Now, however, like a viewer pointed out, they said that the first few inches, the majority of it, the ground will soak it up like a sponge because it's so dry, which they're correct. If it comes in snow, then maybe not so much. It'll sit on the ground until it melts, but eventually the ground will absorb it, I'm sure. But check out by Mount Shasta up here, 20.6 inches of precipitation. Down here by Oroville, 14.5. Let's go see what the GFS, see if they're still in agreements. And as you can see, the GFS is still more for Lake Oroville, 28 inches here, all the way down 33 inches of precipitation. So you're going to get a massive snowstorm coming. This is going to be a huge deal coming up in the next few weeks. So stay tuned. I really appreciate everybody that shows up, and I really appreciate you guys for sticking with me through thick and thin. And now let's go check out the Colorado River system here. And you're talking almost the whole state of Utah is going to get in on this action. You're 34 inches of precipitation, and then all the way down here you're talking 11, and 11 you go up here 10.7, and down here in Colorado itself 12.4, and we scoot in so we can see where we're at. Telluride 14.3, and just to the 20 inches of precipitation. Then we go up to Aspen up here, 14.2. Steamboat Springs is the big loser on this one, unfortunately, but they're still going to get a modest 6.5. It's not terrible by any stretch of the imagination, so we'll take what we can get, correct? So there you go, Grand Junction out here. We're going to get a modest 6.4, and then we go over to Page, and Page is going to get a 1.1, not a whole lot. We go over here to Kanab, 4.5, Cedar City, 11.5, Junction up here, 10 inches. We go up to the Salt Lake City. They need some precipitation bad, to 22 inches. And then we go down here. You can see all the way down to like Flagstaff's going to get in on the action, 3.7. And Havasu's going to get absolutely nothing, as they generally don't. It's generally pretty warm down that way. You can see the boundary. Even they're talking about snow in Vegas. Is this a potential snow in Vegas? Possibly 0.5 inches of precipitation there. Well, we will see if this comes to pass. There'll be a headline across the way whenever they get 0.8 inches of precipitation. Now, is the European calling for Vegas to get no? Yeah, the European's not calling for any snow. So that we'll see if that plays out. That's really hard to say if that really will or not, but it'd be kind of cool if it did. It has snowed in Vegas before. It won't be the first time that that's ever happened, so we will see. So this is what's going on here. Let's go see what the numbers are at Lake Mead, and because we didn't do that last night, and we will also check Lake Powell as well, and Havasu. Lake Mead's current water level is 1,046.36 feet MSL. It was Monday, October 31st at 3 p.m. The level is 182.64 feet below full pool of 1,229, and the lake actually on the increase by a little, but we'll take a little is better than nothing. And you can see the trend from July has been a steady upward trend, so we will take that as well. 0.01. We're going to go down to Lake Powell next and see what's going on down there. We're not diving deep today. We're just giving you where the numbers are currently at, and the current water level at Lake Powell is 3,529.91 feet, and this was taken Sunday, October 30th, 2020 at 12 a.m. The level is 170.09 feet below pool of 3,700, and changes since yesterday, 0.01. It's on the decrease, so you can see it kind of flatlined. It's better than what it was doing in 2021, where it was just nonstop downhill the whole time. Even in 2020, it was all downhill, so flatline's better than going down completely a lot, several feet. And our last and final stop, we're going to go down to the Glen Canyon Dam down there at Lake Havasu, and beautiful area. Still can't get over how beautiful that place is. I have to go back soon for sure. That was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to get back there again. 448.05 feet MSL Monday, October 31st, 2022. The level is 3.05 feet above full pool of 445. Changes since yesterday. This thing came down 0.13 feet. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Halloween, taking the kiddos out and trick-or-treating if you do that, or the grandkids, or you're just sitting back not doing anything tonight. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are the best, and we will see you on the next one. God bless.